I say, what's happening, y'all? Coach Gary in the house. You guys doing all right? I'm doing all right. Doing great. North Carolina winning, guys. You know what I'm saying? North Carolina winning right now. We got the Tar Heels who just took down those Duke boys on a 3-point last second shot, basically last second shot by the senior. By the senior, God, I'm so excited. I can't even remember his name. Can't remember his name, but Dixon kicks that ball out, and the senior. Hey, what's his name, guys? What's his name? I'm forgetting. You guys know what I'm talking about. Dang, it'll come to me in a minute. Trimble. Dixon, the freshman, kicks that ball out to Trimble on the right side, and he sinks the three. Yeah. The Duke the refs realized there was like 0.4 seconds on the clock, but Duke had to go the length of the court, and didn't work out for them boys this time. Didn't work out for them boys in Chapel Hill. The Tar Heels win that one going away. But anyway, with that said, didn't get a chance to watch the Hornets game, not the beginning of it. All right, didn't get a chance to watch the Hornets game. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to have a little. This is a post game review. We got the highlights. We're going to do a little play by play on that. Because as you can see at the top here, the Hornets win. And guys, the Hornets are on a 9-game winning streak. A 9-game winning streak by the Hornets. Let's go. I think I'm not sure who we got next. I think it's the Pistons. Now, Pistons that are number 1 in the East, and that's going to be a very, very hard one to win. You know, so if the Hornets go 10-0, they really have done something. But yeah. North Carolina winning right now, guys. All right, so we're gonna go through this very quickly. Then at the end, we're gonna look at the stats, and after that, I'm gonna let you guys go. But I appreciate everybody who stops by. Really appreciate anybody who drops any comment in the comment section. That'll be big time. But hey, one thing. I've got 124, and it actually ended up being 126. So let's get that. Let's get the score right. Yeah, these boys, the Hornets, are playing a very good basketball. All right, guys. Let's cut down the background music. Do this little play-by-play real quick. And it's just the highlights, guys. Just the highlights. And then we'll be done. All right. Once again, thank you for hanging out with me. If you have not hit the like button, please do that for me. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Here we go.
If you want total health care from a provider you trust.
All right. Looking at the Hornets. Hawks recap. Like I said, guys, it's just a play-by-play of the highlights. It's like a post-game review, if you will, and we're looking just at the highlights. Yeah, Atlanta got rid of Trey. He's in Washington now. Hey, when Washington gets healthy, they're gonna be a team to reckon with Anthony Davis down there too. They got a little something down there in Washington, but those boys got to get well. All right, once again, thanks for hanging out with me. This is gonna be, once we get started, just the highlights. Appreciate you guys stopping by. All right, the Hawks get this ball first. Yeah, they're in the Peachtree black and gold. The Hawks are. I don't really like that. All right, Conwu nearly loses that. They swing it around the perimeter. The Hawks shot the ball really well tonight. All right, Hawks score first. Come back down. Onyeka Conwu hits a three. LaMelo Ball shoots a three, misses it. Rebound by Knipple out to Brandon Miller for three. Hey guys, get used to it. Get used to the little the party horn, because every time we hit a three, we're gonna shoot that. LaMelo drives, dumps it out to Musa Diabate for the lay. Oh, McKeel, what a drive, and drops that down to Dyson. Dyson Daniels for the Hawks is 7-6 Hawks. Melo Ball drives to his left, kicks it. One extra pass. Knipple for three. That's good. Hornets take a 2-point lead. It's 9-18. 9-18. Once again, guys, just a little recap. But then, back down at the other end, the Frenchmen, they get it right back. And now the Hawks are in the lead by one. Knipple step through. Man, I could swear that's a travel, but hey, they let them get away with it. Knipple with the step through and the leg. Risaje. Hey, he shot the ball very well for the Hawks. Ooh, Conwu steps into a three. 16-11 Hawks with 6 minutes on the clock. LaMelo turns down the three, kicks that to Miles. Miles with the crossover in the lane. The floater is good. 13-17, 5:47 on the clock. Conwu leaves that. Back to a Conwu. Layup is good. A nice pick and roll. McCullum, the old head, on the court. A nice pocket pass to Conwu. 5 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. Is 21-13 Hawks. Josh Green straight to the basket. The layup is good for the Hornets. 4:30 on the clock. And back to the other end. Sion James misses the wide open layup. They finally get that to Miles. Miles right hand. Layup is good. 19-21 with 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in the first. But the Hawks shooting the outside shot very good. That was Kispert that time. Dyson Daniels tried to get it inside, is deflected, and the Hawks end up scoring. Hanging on to the lead, 26-19. CJ McCullough, the floater is good. Atlanta played very well in the first half, in the first quarter. Brandon Miller kicks it. Sion James open for a three. That's good. All right, at this point, it was 2 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. Atlanta was up by 6. They shoot a three, miss it, and Kispert with the rebound. He hits it. But the Charlotte Hornets beat them back down the court and get two back. It's 30-22 Atlanta with a minute, 20 seconds on the clock. Brandon Miller gets in the paint. He turns. The follow-away jumper is good. 27-30 with a minute and 11 seconds on the clock. This is CJ McCullough. Goes to his right. Pulls up at the elbow. Bam. Atlanta keeping a stiff arm on the Hornets at this point. Sion James at the other end. Drives. Kicks it. This is Grant Williams. A floater from the free throw line. Excuse me, not even a floater. A jump shot from the free throw line was good. Dyson Daniels slows it up. Gets it to McCullough. McCullough. 3-point shot. Splash. 35-29. Hornets at the other end. This is Trey Mann, who's been getting a little more playing time. He gets it out to Brandon Miller for three. LaMelo, high off the glass. Left-hand layup and a foul. and an old-fashioned three-point play. Grant Williams picks up his dribble, gets it to LaMelo. LaMelo in the lane. The finger roll is good. It's a 1-point lead by Atlanta, 37-38. They get an alley-oop down at the other end. As soon as the Hornets pull to it within one, they don't get back. And I think it's Alexander Wallace with the alley. This is LaMelo, skip pass to Grant Williams. Splash. Grant Williams is getting a lot better, guys, as he gets healthy, more healthy and more playing time. The Frenchman. What's that? Risache? Risache with another 2-point basket. Dyson McDaniel kicks it. Kispert turns down the three, then he shoots it. Splash. 45-40 with 7 minutes and 12 seconds left in the second. Once again, guys, we're just doing a little play-by-play on the highlights because we didn't get a chance to watch the actual game, not the first half. Not the first half because we're watching the Carolina-Duke game. Wow. That ball didn't hit the ground but once. And another 2-point basket by the Hawks. Con Knipple gets Dyson up in the air and shoots that three. Con Knipple misses, gets it back. Tip pass over to Green for three. And here come the Hornets. In fact, the Hornets take the lead by 49-48. Bridges, he's too big. The teardrop is good. Hornets take the lead again, 51-50. 3 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. Con Knipple, too strong. Pushes Alexander Walker in the lane and hits two. Wow. Johnson scores two over Sion James. Miles Bridges gets to his right. Kicks it to Josh Green for three. 57-55. CJ McCullough pulls up behind the three-point line. He hits it. That is going to put Atlanta back up with 39 seconds on the clock. This is all before halftime, guys. LaMelo kicks it. Knipple for three. Knipple hits the three. It's 60-58 with 32.1 seconds on the clock. Johnson brings the ball down for Atlanta. Takes their time. He gets to the free throw line, the elbow, and rolls it in, guys. Too easy. All right, with 22 seconds left in the half, that's how it ends, 60-60. Back at the beginning of the third quarter, the Hornets break the seal first, 63-60 on that three-point shot by Miles Bridges. This is Johnson bringing the ball down, gets it into, oh my gosh, good ball movement. Johnson hits another three. This is B. Miller. B. Miller trying to find someone to get the ball to. He gets to the Melo under the basket, and 2 points is good. 65-63 Hornets. 10 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third. Dyson turns down the handoff and gets to the basket. They forgot about him, and it's tied up 65-65. LaMelo bounce pass to Con Knipple in the corner. Splash for a three. Alexander Walker gets it to Okongwu, I think is his name. He hits another three. LaMelo at the elbow. I'm glad LaMelo has learned how to just get to that spot and pull up. Just a little short jumper. Not any of this pushing the ball. Guys, I think his name is Okongwu. Okongwu played well too. Another three. And LaMelo straight to the basket with 8 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. LaMelo to his left. He shoots the three. It's a one-leg variety, and that's good. Hornets leading by 2. A turnover. LaMelo walks it up the court. Throws an alley-oop almost from half court to Miles Bridges. A two-hand slam. And a timeout's got to be called. All right, this is C.J. McCullough. Atlanta trailing by 7. And Johnson scores again. Cuts it to a 5-point lead. LaMelo right back down to the other end. Dumps it into the Moose. The Moose, 2 points. Like I said, guys, after the little play-by-play post-game review, we're going to go over some of the stats. So you guys want to hang in for that. Alexander Walker shoots a 3 and hits a 3. Oh, Walker with a nice move. A lot of people thought that was a travel. He put the ball down first, and he gets all the way to the basket. It's a 2-point lead by the Hornets. LaMelo goes to his left. LaMelo shoots a jumper. It's off the mark. Rebound, Johnson. Johnson going coast to coast. Nobody picks him up. Layup is good. And a foul. Atlanta leading by 1. And Brandon Miller with some nice ball handling skills and gets the 2-point shot and a foul. Johnson finds Risache. What a name. Risache for 3. Shot the ball well tonight. Kalkbrenner finds Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller back to him. And I didn't know Kalkbrenner could get up that high, guys. An alley-oop, and it's good. Johnson able to shield off Grant Williams and lays it in. 90-87 Atlanta. Grant Williams gets the ball, runs over someone. The charge wasn't called, but he does get fouled, and he has a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play. McCullough misses the jump shot, and Grant Williams right back for a 3. Didn't even hesitate. One pass across half court, and he lights it up. This is Colin Knippel to his right. Colin Knippel throws an alley up to Kalkbrenner. Kalkbrenner tips it in. Hornets up by 5 with 13 seconds left in the third. And this is Trey Mann. Step back 3. Splash. All right, the beginning of the fourth. McCullough. Hawks down by 8. The layup is good. 98-92. This is LaMelo. LaMelo dribbles to his left. Maybe a little stiff arm and hits a 3. I think he sort of knocked down Wallace. But nobody picks up Johnson at the other end, and he splashes it. Like, what? Let's go. Hornets play some defense. Yeah, I know they won anyway. 101-95. LaMelo doing a lot of dribbling. High off the glass is no good, but Kalkbrenner with the rebound and the putback. Hornets keep that lead, 103-95. Here's Johnson. Johnson turns around, finds C.J. McCullough, and that ball is going to be knocked out of bounds. Stays here with Atlanta, 103-95 with 10 minutes and 32 seconds left in the fourth. LaMelo, fall-away jumper is no good. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson, another straight to the basket. This time it's a dunk. Come on, Hornets. Let's go. Hornets still leading by 3. This is Johnson again. Being guarded by Miles. Off the glass, it's good. 1-point lead by Atlanta with 8 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. LaMelo gets it to Bridges. Bridges is too big. He's too strong. He gets 2 back. 105-102. Now it's tied at 8 minutes. This is Wallace. The jumper. Alexander Walker with the jumper. It's good. Atlanta up by 3. 105-108. Miles Bridges. Wow. Able to get that bounce pass and hang in the air. And slams it through. 107-110 Atlanta. Here's Miles again. Miles off the glass. He's too big. He's too strong. Miles brings it down again. He finds Colin Knippel and finds Moose streaking down the middle. Moose with a two-hand slam. 113-110. They kick it to Moose again. Good ball movement by the Hornets. Bounce pass by Sion James to the Moose. And it's 115-110 with 3 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. Daniels to the basket. and a foul. Chance for a three-point play with 3 minutes on the clock. Now 2:55. This is Johnson. The little bunny shot is good. 115, 117 Hornets. A minute, 46 seconds on the clock. They kick it. Knipple over for a three. Splash. With a minute and 42 seconds on the clock, it's 120, 115. McCullough misses a jumper, but the rebound comes right down to Dyson McDaniels. And it is a 2-point play, but time runs out on Atlanta. And as you can see at the top right there, there's your final score, 126 to 119. And also, you can see that is the Hornets' 9th straight win. The Hornets win 9 straight, guys. Like we hadn't done that, or they hadn't done that in decades. Not decades, but in several years. I think they said the last time was in the 1900s. In the 1900s, what's going on? User, what's up? As a Hawk and Suns hater, thank you for making my day, Hornets. Yes, sir. Hey, and thank you for stopping by 78-176. All right. So before we get out of here, we're going to go over the stats. Okay, because I don't even know. Like I said, I was watching the Duke versus North Carolina game, so I don't even know what the stats actually are. So we're gonna get into that real quick. Once again, thank you all that have stopped by and all those who were watching. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Let's look at the Hornets first. Once again, guys, the Hornets on a tear. All right, listen, we know they're going to lose eventually, but to have won 9 straight, something has seriously clicked to the point where these guys not only have learned how to win, they don't know how to lose right now. All right, I'm sure there's going to be some team. Hornets, we're still, right now, we have moved our way up to the 10th spot, and maybe we'll take a look at that too in the East. But there are a bunch of teams, 5 teams at the top that can beat anybody. And the way the Hornets are playing right now, a lot of people say they could beat anybody. But, until we start beating the teams like Miami, who usually beats us, teams like the Pistons, who have grown that organization with great picks and great trades, till we start beating the New Yorks, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm not putting these Hornets down. I am 100% ecstatic, just like the fan base in Charlotte. Listen, we've been struggling for 5 solid years, even more than that, longer than that. And we'll take a look at that too. But here we go. Let's take a look at the stats, tonight's stats. Hornets 9 in a row. What's up? All right, LaMelo Ball, 19 points. He also had, he only had 1 rebound. 1 rebound, but he had 9 assists. All right, Brandon Miller, 16 points. Brandon Miller had 16 points. He had 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Miles Bridges leading all scorers for the Hornets, 26 points tonight, guys. They couldn't handle him down there in Atlanta. 26 points. He also had 6 rebounds and 5 assists. Colin Knipple with 23, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Diabate had 11. Whenever Diabate has double figures scoring, that's always a plus. Not only did he have double figures scoring, he had double figures in rebounds. 15 rebounds. 15. God, somebody, you tell me that rebounds are not important in basketball. Big time, offensively and defensively. All right, Diabate had a double-double. All right, 15 rebounds. All right, little girl, you're going to have to hang on just a minute. All right, so Sion James off the bench with 3 points. Grant Williams had 11 points. Grant Williams is getting a lot better. He's getting healthier, and he's always a very smart player. But now he's getting healthy and helping us on offense and defense. He got a technical today at the wrong. I don't think technicals are good at any point. I mean, sometimes they can, but I like them to come from coaches. But the Hornets were able to overcome that. So let's move on. Carl Brenner had 6 points and 5 rebounds. Green off the bench with 8 points. Trey Mann with 3 guys. And for those who haven't heard, I'm sure most of you, if you're a Hornets fan, you've heard that the Hornets have acquired Kobe White. Kobe White, yes. For those who don't know, that's the reason you did not see Colin Sexton tonight, because Colin Sexton has been traded. I hate to see him go because he did a great job for the Hornets, but we hadn't lost anything getting Kobe White. Now, if you ask me, Kobe White is maybe a better offensive player. Well, he's a better offensive player than Sexton, so we didn't lose anything. And he can really come off the bench and help and play in that LaMelo spot. As soon as he learns the offense or whatever, I think he's going to be great. What's that sound? What do you mean? Hang on. Oh. I got you. There's a sound, guys. Hang on just a second. Let me see if I can do away with this sound here. Let me see if I can find. Oh, I see right now what it is. All right. Maybe that sound is disappear in a second. It should. I know exactly what it is, guys. Hey, here's another thing I got to get, and this is why you guys hitting the like button. Let's go. Here's another thing. You guys hitting the like button, it's helping out the channel big time, and there it is. And what it does is it's gonna allow me to improve my product here, because that it's coming from it's coming from this this mixer, right? Coming from this mixer that I have, a cheap mixer I got from Walmart. In fact, if you look on my channel, you see that I have a video about it. The Vivitar mixer. I got it because you can play sounds, or it has some sound effects on it, but it for some reason has been acting up. It could be my program I'm going through, but it has been acting up. Okay, but anyway, let's finish this. Hey, I appreciate that, Camilla. Not that I was trying to ignore you, but I appreciate you stopping by and helping your old man out. All right. So now let's look at the Hawks. All right. And the Hawks had players that had a very good game today. Alexander Walker, 13 points. He had 2 rebounds with 10 assists. Dyson Daniels with 11 points and 6 rebounds. Rishai Shea had 18 points on the Hornets. 18 points, 3 rebounds. Johnson had 31 points on the Hornets. I think he deserves to have a little player spotlight, just a little bit. All right, Jalen Johnson, 6'8", 219 pounds, from Duke. Really, Jalen Johnson? I don't really remember him like that. All right, he was drafted in 2021. Okay. All right. Jalen Johnson. I swear I don't remember a lot of Duke players, but he's doing very good right now in the league. All right, here we go, guys. Let's finish this up. All right, Johnson had 31 points. Okonwu, 16 points. He had 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Oh, by the way, Johnson also had 8 assists. 8 assists? Wow. He really had an excellent game. McCullough, the old veteran, had 12 points. Kisper off the bench with 8. Landale had 5, and Newell had 5. What else? I saw something else down there that was interesting. 10. Okay, that was Alexander Walker with 10. He had a double-double. All right. So that is the stats, guys. I would go over the, let's just look at this a little for the Hornets. That is, we won't go over the Atlanta Falcons, but the Hornets shot 48.4% from the field in this win. They shot 18 of 39 from behind the 3-point line, which is 46.2. Not bad. 18 out of the Hornets are going to shoot threes. Okay, we're going to live and die by the 3. It just so happens that the Hornets have been shooting the 3 pretty good. Like Dale Curry said, as he and Collins were talking about the post game, you don't know who's going to have the outstanding game with this group, the starting group. We're talking about with Con Knipple, Miles Bridges, Brandon Miller, LaMelo Ball, and Moussa Diabate. Now we're pretty sure Moussa Diabate is not going to be the one we're worried about having the great offensive game, but all the other guys I just named, Miles Bridges could take over. Brandon Miller could have a great game. All of them can have a great game. And right now they're saying that this 5 they've been playing the best in the league right now. They're 14-1 since they've been starting together. So, hey, good job, Hornets. The Hornets shot now, and listen to this because you may not hear this again from the Hornets or not too many other teams in the league. The Hornets shot 16 of 16 from the free throw line. That's 100% from the free throw line. Every guy that shot hit all their free throws. And hey, the Hornets needed it. And again, rebounding, free throws, a lot basic fundamental basketball. And we'll look at how many turnovers they had too, but come on, guys. Come on. It's just at any level, basic fundamental. Play fundamentally sound and you'll be okay. The Hornets hit all of their free throws. 100%. But you know what? As a pro, really, there should be more teams shooting 100%. Yeah, that's what I think. As a pro, you should hit all your free throws. Is that something that you would expect from any team? No. You know why? Because that's not something that's really important on any level. Like, they don't really put a whole lot of emphasis on free throws. All right? The leagues, the college, heck, we might as well say college is a league, but college league right now because they're pros now. All right? But we don't focus on team shooting bad free throws. And my college team, the Carolina Tar Heels, the 2 games or 3 games they lost. Well, I know 2 games they lost. They could have won the games if they hit their free throws. I'm talking when you're shooting like 50% from the line or worse, you're not gonna win games. and Carolina Tar Heels could have won. Could be. It could be whatever at what 9, whatever and 0. You know, they could have been. What's the word? Undefeated. They could be undefeated if they hit their free throws. All right, so enough of that, coach. Enough of that. Rebounding. The Hornets got 49 rebounds. 49 rebounds, had 31 assists. All right, 15 turnovers. 15 turnovers. Hey, this could have affected the game, and it did affect the game because listen, you cut down on turnovers. That's more attempts at the basket, right? Because every time you turn the ball over, that is an attempt you don't get at your basket, right? Think about it. Until somebody tells me differently, and I'll probably say it every time you guys hear me talk, hear me discuss. But if you're bringing the ball down on offense and you throw the ball out of bounds, you didn't get a chance to shoot it. If you shoot it and get an offensive rebound and then you throw it away, you have a turnover. That could have been twice you got a chance to shoot, but you didn't. So anytime you turn the ball over, that's an attempt at the basket you don't get. All right, and I'm sure you guys know, like, Coach, what are you trying to tell us? All right, but yeah, there you go right there. So I did look at the Hornets, so let's look at the Hawks. The Hawks field goal percentage, they shot 48.9. Not bad. 3-point shooting, they were 18 of 37. They jacked them up there. And they shot 48.6% from behind the 3-point line. Free throws, they hit 15 out of 17. 15 out of 17. Not bad. That was what is that? I don't know what percentage is that. What, 80 something? Had to be 80 something. All right. Maybe like 81, 80 something like that. All right. Not quite sure. I don't do math like that. All right. They had 30 rebounds, 9 assists. Is that all? 9 assists? I don't even know how many the Hornets had. But they only had 10 turnovers. Right? So, hey, Hornets are playing good ball. The Hornets are playing good ball. All right, let's see what the Hornets schedule looks like. If I'm not mistaken, okay, let's go back to the Hornets because that's the Atlanta Hawks. All right, they're not quite okay. Here's the schedule. So the Hornets have a really tough team. They have a really tough team up next. All right, they've got Monday. They've got Detroit. Detroit is number 1. After that, next Wednesday, they got Atlanta in Charlotte. All right, then the Rockets are coming. Like there's 2 teams right there that the Hornets are going to have to work to beat because we beat those 2 teams. Cleveland and then Washington. And if the Hornets can do good through that stretch right there, 1, 2, 3, 4 games, let's at least get 50%. Come on now. The Hornets have got to lose. It's no way that okay. The numbers say the Hornets will not go undefeated the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? It would be great if they did. It could happen, but you wouldn't expect that to happen. It's just you wouldn't bet money on it. All right. But with this 5-game stretch right here, if the Hornets were to win, 50%, that'll be good. But there's one team we better beat. And that is them daggone Washington, the Washington Wizards. Okay, I don't care who they've got, and they're going to be tough playing with Anthony Davis, who I don't think will be playing by then. But you never know. All right, that game is going to be February the 22nd. So these guys might be healthy. He and Trey, but we still need to. We got to win that game. All right, we need to win. We need to go 50-something% right here, guys. Let's see if we can beat Detroit. Detroit is not going to expect the Hornets to beat them. Not at all. All right. because to them they're still the Hornets. Atlanta and Charlotte, that's going to be tough. But Atlanta has what it takes to beat them. But maybe the Hornets will show out and stretch that out. Rockets, when the Rockets come to town, they're going to be licking their wounds. They're not licking their wounds, but they're going to be chomping at the bit to get the Hornets back. I'm sure Kevin Durant's going to have a great game down in Charlotte. Cleveland, always going to be tough for the Hornets to beat, and we'll see. But we got to beat this Washington team. All right, guys. So with that said, let's see if I can find. I would like to see if I can find the Eastern Conference standings. I really don't want to go over to ESPN because for some reason that app does not play well with me. Let's see if we can get it up here. I don't think we're going to be able to. All right, let's try this one time for those who are still here. We're going to do it. We're going to go over. We're going to go over to the. Going to go over to ESPN. And if things start to slow down and mess up, we'll just hurry up and get off of that. All right, once again, thank you everybody for hanging out with me, and you know, for those who hit the like button, we appreciate it. Let's see if we can find the matchup here. Man, it'd be like they hate. There it is. My bad. It's almost like they hate on the Hornets. All right, here we go. All right, we've already been over the stats, but we're gonna take a look at the full standings. All right, make sure we don't have any. All right, we don't have any. What do you call it? Any lagging going on. Thank you for the 6 people still here. Make sure you hit that like button. Here we go. All right, we're looking at the standings right here. And as you can see, now the Hornets, winners of 9 in a row, have pulled themselves up out of the depths. From the depths of the sea. They are now back on the block. They just leapfrogged over the Chicago Bulls. Hang on, guys. Let me switch things up. Switch things up a little bit here. All right. And we are in the 10th spot now with 25 wins. The Hornets are 25-28. 3 wins away from being 500. We got Atlanta, team we just beat, ahead of us. The Heat and the Orlando Magic. So the Hornets are, I mean, really, if you look up to the 6th spot, the Hornets are 4 games, 4 games out of 6th place. That is if things didn't change with the other teams, but they will. All right. And the Hornets have won 25 games, guys. I can go ahead and tell you last year, and we could take a look at that really quick, 24-25. The Hornets were in next to last place. They only won 19 games last year. Only won 19 games last year, so they have already surpassed what they did last year. I was thinking maybe the Hornets would be doing what they're doing now last year, and they'd be able to get in the play-in games. Right now, if things were done right now, we would be in the play-in. We'd be that last place team in the play-in, but we'd be there with 25-28. So that's how the East looks. That's how the East looks. A lot of people are saying the East is wide open. Now the teams under us, Chicago. That I mean that's really close right there. The Bucks with Antetokounmpo, they're a different team, but those three teams under Milwaukee, the Hornets should never lose to them. All right, listen. At this point, I don't care who has what trades were made. Brooklyn, Washington, and Indiana, they should never beat us. And that's wild how Indiana could be at the top last year and then now be at the very bottom. I know did they trade some guys? I know their point guard was hurt, and they did get rid of Miles, didn't they? They got rid of Miles too. So, yeah. All right. And that the three teams ahead of the Hornets should be able to beat these guys. Or these teams we've got to beat. We've got to just keep on keeping on. All right. So the Hornets have won 9 in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, don't know when their next loss is going to be, but this hasn't been done in the Eastern Conference. And heck, 9 straight may not have been done in the Western Conference here lately. Nope. Nah. I think the New York Knicks did it earlier this year. They're right now on a 5-game winning streak. Yeah, right now, at this point right now, as they say, Hornets, hottest team in the league. Hottest team in the league. All right. Let's just see what they can do. Let's see if they can continue. It'll be great to get up, to get up to the 7th spot. Now, we know All-Star Weekend is coming up. At this point, I'm almost afraid of All-Star Weekend because I'm like, what's gonna happen when the All-Star break ends and the Hornets come back? Is that gonna change the way they're playing right now? All right, things could be a little. I mean, I don't know. Things could get even better. Who knows? With Kobe White coming off the bench, that's where he's gonna be. You don't mess with the starting lineup right now. He comes off the bench and makes that second group even better. I mean, I don't know. Things could be worse for the Hornets. I think things are good right. Well, we know things are good right now. All right, guys. Coach, stop rambling. I'm gonna stop rambling, but check this out. I don't know when this is going to come out, but I have a buddy, all right, a coach that I coach with right now. His name is Coach Robbins, and let me see if I can find his page. You guys can get a look at this. But I was invited to be on a panel today on his podcast. Speaking of the Burrow Buzz is what it's called. And it's about players and coaches around in this area trying to get this thing going. And we did it at this place in Asheboro called Medley Studios. It's all on South Fayetteville Street. But I had a really good time, guys, and I think he's going to invite me back. I may be able to get a little bit of the footage and put it on my channel. But yeah, I wanna see if I can find the YouTube channel so you guys can see how it looks, and then maybe some of you can go check that out. So hang on just a second. Let's see if I can find it here on YouTube. Once again, guys, if you have not hit that like button, please do that for me. Let's see. I think this is what it's called. Yeah, there it is right there. All right, there it is right there. And eventually, guys, I'm gonna have there's gonna be a segment that I'm on. I think it's if I'm mistaken, it is. Okay, what the heck going on right here? I don't know. Okay, maybe you guys can see it when if I keep it like this. But it's gonna be a segment that I'm gonna be on. This is the Burrow Buzz episode 1. I'm gonna be on episode 4, I think it is. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys. You know, go over there and check it out. Hopefully you can see what's on the screen there. But yeah, with that said, guys, thank you all for hanging out with me today. Another win by the Hornets. Another win by the Hornets, and I'm pretty sure everybody who's watching, you already know that the Tar Heels took down the Duke Blue Devils today in Chapel Hill. Let's go. I am a happy camper right now, guys. I'm a happy camper right now. Both of my teams won. That's why I came on saying North Carolina is winning. When I said North Carolina, didn't just mean the Tar Heels. I mean, you know, the Hornets also. All right. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm gonna leave the box scores up for the Hornets just about 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna be out of here. But with that said, I appreciate you all, and I'm Coach G. This is Coach G TV, and I'll see you guys next time.